Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is The Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, I'm so excited about this next guest. Her name is RoseMarie Keogh-Smyth, and she is known as the Mortgageless Mentor. How did you get that title?
Well, I really wanted to be mortgageless. So my coach at the time, Jo Bendel, she's still my coach actually, she said, well, you need to have a name that keeps that front and center for you. So I became Rosie the Mortgageless. And I worked very hard to achieve mortgage freedom, kind of made it a game, competed with my cousin. It was all a big joy, really. We kept on having fun with that one. But once I'd achieved mortgage freedom, Jo looked at me and said, well, you need a new name. So I became the Mortgageless Mentor, where I could help others become mortgage-free and help with any other financial needs that they had.
All right, we're going to pull up your website, and as we pull up your website, I want you to talk about who your perfect avatar is, because you do a lot of coaching.
I do. Okay, so the favorite people that I have that I work with, they are that person who is building something amazing. They are juggling it all. They make a good income, but when they look in their bank accounts at the end of the month, they kind of wonder what happened. So being able to come in and help define what the values are, where someone actually wants to be, and then create a plan where the finances support that. It will support where they want to go, how they want to get there, and ensure that while we are on this planet enjoying this incredible life, we get to really live it up and have a lot of fun.
One of the things you talk a lot about is money leaks, because that trip to Starbucks every single day can really add up.
It can.
Talk about that.
So one of my early readers, Matt Picard, you can read about him in the book. He and his wife, they make a very good wage. He's a fire chief, she's in finance. So they believe that they deserved the little treats in life. So they would purchase what I call the Commuter Survivor Special every morning. They'd roll on up to Starbucks, and $16 later, they'd both have a nice, big, frothy cup of coffee. When Matt started reading my book, he thought, you know, maybe there's a better way. So he quit Starbucks. Within the first year, he paid for his vacation to Cuba in cash, flew the family home for Christmas. They hadn't been doing that. And about a year after he started reading the book, I got the most incredible text where it was, hey, Rosie, I just paid off the last credit card. We're officially debt-free.
All right, I want to talk about your book. It has a very provocative title. We're going to put that on the screen. Don't Have Sex 9 Months Before Christmas. All right, what does that title mean?
So my sister is 2 years older than me, and she has 2 children who were born within that Christmas space. And any Christmas baby knows that is a complicated place to be. Any parent knows it becomes really expensive. So I sat my sister down one day and I said, you know when your kids were born, right? Oh, yes. And you know when Christmas comes along every year? Yes, of course I do. Okay, so what can we do to eliminate all of this stress? Because this is getting to be beyond. So we talked about different ways of either putting the money or the gifts forward into the year. Now, in the book, it does say that, you know, I asked, so sis, did you ever figure it out? When my sister was an advanced reader, she said, well, don't you remember? We did figure it out. It got a lot smoother after that conversation.
All right, RoseMarie, what are some other tips from the book?
So there's a couple of different things that you can do to just find money that you didn't even really know you had. One of the tips is on the night before payday, go into your bank account and see what's left in there. Set it to auto transfer either to a debt or to a dream the next day. Don't ever let that bank account think that zero is a good place to be. So if you transfer it the next day, you're going to wake up in the morning, your fresh paycheck is going to be in. The money that was left over from last pay is going to already be doing work for you to achieve the goals that you have.
I love it. We're almost out of time, so look into the camera on the left and talk to the person who probably needs to hire you as a coach.
You are working so hard to create the life for your business or your family. You have an incredible message to get out there. What I do is come in and help make sure that the values that you have are being supported by the finances.
RoseMarie, we only have a minute or two left. Final thoughts.
If you think that you could be doing better with your finances, then go to mortgagelessmentor.ca and see if my style is what you're looking for in your life.
Outstanding. We're going to end with that website one more time, which is mortgagelessmentor.ca. Thank you so much for coming on the show and sharing your wisdom.
Thank you.
That's it for now. We'll see you next time.